Morning, everyone. Biggest fear I've been finding in prospecting, I've been doing this 4 months now, is how much are we losing. So it's been killing me and I've been losing sleep. So this is what I've come up with for a surefire way to not lose any gold. Went out in the field yesterday to a claim we have out in the desert. Grabbed about 30 gallons of dirt, classified it out there about ½ an inch, brought it home. There's 5 gallons of it right there. It takes about 45 minutes to run. First thing I'm doing is running it through both sluices down. I only have V-mat in there, just trying to catch any little pickers or anything luckily I can get. You can see the water is really, really dirty. That's just because it came straight out of the field and nothing's been cleaned yet until now. Runs through there, the top sluice, down to the bottom sluice, and then into my plastic tub down there. My pump filters out, will suck through up to 1/4 of an inch, so I won't hurt anything there. As you can see, I've got it running up to the hose, coming back up. I don't know if you can see it in there, but just a little piece sticking out. A piece of metal just helps keep the splash down, but it also helps keeping the kind of, people talk about the grease. I recommend using something else because that thing's just a tetanus shot waiting to happen. But I'll process all this first, clean up the water, then pick out all the little rocks, which I'll show you once I've finished running this. I'll shut it off and show all the rocks and hopefully there'll be some pickers in there to show. Okay, well, until the next part, this is what we got going on. Takes about 45 minutes. Okay, just finished our run. I wanted to show you guys. Got a little bit of color. A little bit there. It's hard to see with this little camera. Little tiny specks up there. Oh, got all this to clean out. But if you look, there's another one there. There's a little one right in the middle. And then there's another one right down there on the end. But either way. So now we're going to clean it all out. We're going to classify it down. And then we're going to run everything. And the way I classify it down is through this little spin system over here, which I'll show here shortly. Hey everybody, we're back. We were hoping for the sun to come out, but it didn't really never happen. So we're going to go ahead and try this anyway. This is my recirculating system. Over here is the dirt that was left over from this morning. We've already pulled all of our concentrate out, and we've been running it through my recirculating classifying system. This is a black bowl that I had made. It's basically a blue bowl on steroids. I can run up to just under ½ an inch classified material through it, and it will remove it and then classify it all the way down to the bucket. The sun's not out, so I was hoping you guys would be able to see this, but we may have to retry this again tomorrow. But there is some color in there. We've had a good day. We've gotten several little pickers out of this. Was really hoping you guys could see more, but either way. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to load up the black bowl again with what's left, and I'll start another video on that showing how it processes down and showing what's inside the classifiers to help catch some of the bigger rocks as they pass through. Okay, be back shortly. Okay, this is what I got. I got 3 classifiers, a 30, 50, and 100 going into a bucket, and then I have a spaghetti strainer, which is probably a little bit bigger than I guess what a 20 would be. This is the black bowl. It's all loaded up. I'll take it and set it on top, and then everything will drop through the spaghetti strainer there, and then we'll filter out into the 30. So I'm going to set it on top now and go ahead and run it and let you guys see how that looks. Okay, we got it running now. As you can see, I've got a valve there, and I'll start off slow and just keep increasing the speed as we go until we get down to the real fine stuff, and at that point I'll start slowing my speed down. You can see there's some pretty good sized rocks in there. Those I'll typically pick out at this point just so I don't crank up the speed too much to blow out all the smaller stuff. So I'm going to process some of this, and we'll record it more in just a little bit. As you can see, it's working now. We've got the speed up. And if you watch, you'll start seeing the rocks just kind of get sucked into it like a magnet pulling them. Just like with the blue bowls. I'm going to go in and take the speed up just a little bit more. There we go. Just little adjustments at a time. You know, you can't hurt it going too slow. And if you speed it up, you can blow it out. So the slower you take it up, the better your results will be in the end. Alright, let's try a little bit more, just a little bit. If you look right there, it's a piece of color there. Got a little thicker coming out of that last little bit at the bottom of the bucket. When we get it all cleaned up, we're going to suck it right out until then it'll stay right there. If you've noticed, even with our speed increase, that piece of color is still right there. It's bounced around a little bit, over about an inch or two, but it hasn't moved from this area. And we've still got our speed going pretty good now. You see how close it is to the edge of the bowl. So, and my pile's breaking down real good. And all the bigger stuff is getting caught in that strainer that I showed you in the beginning at the top of my classifiers there. Okay, we've run everything out. Our piece of color is still there. It hasn't gone anywhere. And if you look real close, you can see some real tiny ones still down there. They stayed way out to the edges. They never left us, even with the speed cranked up, which tells me that all the stuff that did blow through, as far as the bigger pieces, we know it's not gold, because if these small pieces can stay here, then we know anything bigger certainly is not going to move. And right there is what's left over from the strainer inside the top of the classifier. I just take all that and dump it in there. And so we're going to go ahead and remove the black bowl now and take a look inside the classifiers. Now with the black bowl removed, this is what we've got underneath if the classifier's full. And usually what I'll do is I'll take this and come over here and set it right inside the black bowl, shake it around a little bit, get some of the finer stuff off of it, just to make sure. Sometimes I'll even have the black bowl running while I'm shaking it out. And then once I feel like I've got it pretty good, then I just take it back over here and dump it on out. And then we have the material that's left here classified. And of course all three of them will be full all the way down to the bottom of the bucket. And we'll take all these and break them down and run them through our blue bowl. Alright, well that is the first run of about probably 3 runs I'm going to try. And I'm going to set my sluice saw back up now and run number 2 to see if we are able to find anything we may have lost from the first run. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Oh, one last thing, guys. Here is the gold that I was able to pull out today. Not a very good picture. Not very clear anyway. But that's it. Okay, time for round 2.